And what's also really great is with Argo CD integration plus Platform Hub, the process templates and the templating and the policies that we've added in there, now we can leverage those steps inside of a process template and we can standardize and we can say, this is how we as an organization are going to deploy to Argo. It's more than, maybe it might just be more than adding the step. There might be some pre-steps, like as you alluded to, that we want to make sure that everyone invokes. So we put that as part of a process template. And then what we can have is we can have policies that will say, okay, if we're deploying to Kubernetes, you have to use, and you want to use Argo, you have to use these steps. You have to use this process template. And we'll warn you. Uh, so we'll warn you at first if you're not compliant, and then will block you from deploying. And so we can kind of get the standardization and compliance on top of that. And that's ultimately the other reason why we added Argo CD support was being able to, we want to be able to standardize on the tool of Octopus. We want companies to be able to standardize on the tool of Octopus for the deployment. But we also understand, especially when you start talking to the larger enterprises, they kind of have a hodgepodge of every technology that's out there. They might have Azure Functions, AWS Lambdas, Windows VMs, Linux VMs, Kubernetes, and they might be using the Octopus Deploy Kubernetes agent for some of them. Other ones are like, no, we want to use Argo. So we want to have that kind of capability where, yeah, we're going to be flexible in what we're going to deploy to, but the exact same process, the exact same experience of this is how we build out a deployment process, this is how we manage our variables, all of that can be standardized.